Hi everyone, welcome to Gnan Cloud Garage. In this session, I'm going to talk about HPE GreenLake Container as a Service, in short form CaaS, our path to cloud native success. So generally, most of the HPE GreenLake, it's available like edge to cloud platform, and it is also providing a cloud management platform and specific to the container as a service. Container we not only one container platform, we may use multiple container platform. For all the container orchestration, we'll use Kubernetes. As we are aware, Kubernetes is the container orchestration platform, and even the application definition is changed. Earlier monolithic and later tier based, and nowadays most of the customer environments are migrating from application architecture to microservices architecture, and also they all are started adopting to the Kubernetes environment. That means Kubernetes is the next wave of infrastructure. So before going to talk about container as a service, let's try to quickly recap HPE GreenLake Edge2 cloud platform. So within our Edge2 cloud platform, as we are aware, this is a unified cloud services experience, and it can be elastic and open to the any on-premises, private cloud, and hybrid cloud solutions, and partner enabled. That means we can utilize our partner solutions within our Edge to cloud platform. And these solutions can be implemented on edge location and also the hosted infrastructure, on-premises data center, and we can also implement on private cloud, hybrid cloud, and multi-cloud environment across the distribution enterprise. Okay, and in order to implement this solution, any of the respective of on-premises, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and all, the most common solution blocks are we require a compute, networking, and storage. And on top of these solution blocks, the another key solution block is data management services. In general, data management services include backup, recovery, and some scenarios HCI solution. And it will also provide a file storage, block storage, cloud physics, and data operations manager and disaster recovery. These are all the common elements included in a data management services. And for the workloads, whatever we have the workload like a bare metal, virtual machines, and containers, in order to perform the workload orchestration also, we can use some automation tools like Ansible, Chef, Puppet, and vRealize orchestration. These all the tools will help put you our VMs containers workload orchestration. Okay, and above that, we can also run some additional workloads, and these workloads includes artificial intelligence, machine learning, and some analytics applications. And how about we have an idea how we can implement HP GreenLake H2 cloud platform. We can run it on either on premises or cloud environment, and we require a solution blocks like compute, network, storage, and data platforms. And we can also do a automation like orchestration. And how about this implement? If any customer looking for a service kind of starting from day zero, solution design, and day one implementation, day two operations, and day n, it's like a life cycle of continuous improvement and continuous development. For these scenarios, HP also have a additional services which is includes advisory services, managed services, and we have a financial services. If any customers require a financial advisory, or if there are need any of the easy monthly installment services and all, we will get it through HPG financial services. And also within our solution architecture, most of the solution architecture, it has to meet the company's security regulations. So this architecture already validated design, and it have a security and compliance matrices. Okay, and this is the overview of HP GreenLake H2 cloud platform. Now when it comes to the specific HP GreenLake containerization as a service, I will focus on what are all the container platforms available, and what is the main workloads we can run it on a Kubernetes clusters. Okay, so let's start with our today key point: HP GreenLake Container as a Service, our path to cloud native success. So as we are aware, these container platforms, we can run it on same like edge location, hosted infrastructure, or we can run it on premises data center, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and multi-cloud environments. So in order to start this container solution also, we require our physical resources, which includes compute. And within a compute, I highlighted the HPE models like HPE Synergy or HPE HCI solution Simplicity and Apollo, DHCI, Proliant DL servers, Edgeline. So depends on the customer's environment. If it is a edge location, we'll prefer Edgeline. If it is a normal hosted infrastructure or on premises, we'll go with a Proliant DL or Synergy. And some scenarios, if the customer dedicatedly asks for a HCI solution, we'll propose a Simplicity. And if the customer also looking for a uh, highly storage optimized servers will prefer for a Apollo and DHCI servers. Okay, and similarly, another solution block is storage. So HP storage perspective, then nowadays most of the solutions we are proposing HP Alletra, and we have a different models Alletra 4000, 5000, 6000, 9000 models. It depends on the customer's requirement and business needs. Will propose the respective models. Okay, and also networking, another solution block, we are proposing a HPE Aruba networking. Okay, and on top of these physical resources, we need to propose a operating system. Normally, in general, most commonly used operating system, Windows Server and Linux servers. Even within Linux server, also different flavors like we have RHEL, SUSE Linux, or any of the other flavor operating systems. It can be run directly on bare metal, or it can run it on a virtual machines. And above that, we can run a container framework. That means the container framework we can run directly on a bare metal environment using Windows or Linux platforms, or we can run container framework on a virtualization as well. Both options are available. And even within a container framework also, we have this platform experiences difference from according to the solution when the customer requests or customer business needs. Okay, because it may be vary from one customer to another customer, but I'm trying to explain you what are all the container platforms available within a HPE GreenLake. Let's say one HPE to HPE official container platform is HPE Ezmeral. And even Ezmeral, it's not only limited to the container Kubernetes environment. Even if the customer looking for a data fabric solution, Ezmeral can provide a data fabric solution as well. And another container framework is Red Hat OpenShift Container Platform. As we're aware, Red Hat OpenShift available in a multiple editions like Red Hat OpenShift Kubernetes Engine, Red Hat OpenShift Container Platform, and Red Hat OpenShift Container Platform Plus. In general, if your customer is looking for a small, medium, and large, most of the large enterprises, they prefer to choose Red Hat OpenShift Container Platform Plus. The benefit of Platform Plus license is within a Red Hat OpenShift Platform Plus, we will get a advanced features like advanced cluster management ACM, advanced cluster security ACS, and we also get a Red Hat official storage solution, container storage solution, which is ODF, OpenShift Data Foundation. And this data foundation, when you have a Red Hat OpenShift Platform Plus, it will comes with your OpenShift Data Foundation Essential Edition. And we can also run a CI/CD pipeline like Red Hat QA image registry also available with this edition, OpenShift Platform Plus. Okay, and similarly, another container edition is VMware Tanju. If the customers, most of their existing infrastructure is already using your ESXi VMware products, generally they prefer to adopt to the VMware Tanju. And even Tanju also, we have a multiple flexible option to deploy. VMware Tanju can be provision it on vSphere, like vSphere with the Tanju. We have the Tanju workload management feature within your vCenter itself. We can enable the Tanju option. Or another option is if the customer requirement is more than 25 clusters. When we have more than over 25 clusters requirement, instead of vSphere with the Tanju, we should propose to the customer we can start using a VCF, VMware Cloud Foundation solution. That means Tanju on VCF. If the customer requirement is more than 25 clusters. Okay, And another scenario, another solution is a Suzy Rancher. Some customers, if they are looking for a solution and also based on their customer budget and according to the budget constraints, or if they want all the features, some scenarios we may propose a Rancher, Suzy Rancher solution. And another one is Amazon EKS. If the customer already have their workloads running on public cloud, which is Amazon, and within our HPE CMP platform, cloud management platform, we have an integration capability from on-premises to our public cloud AWS. But when they are planning to adopt the containerization framework, they are already having a AWS integration. So that scenarios will propose to use a Amazon EKS, so Elastic Kubernetes Service. If the customer is using a Google Cloud environment, we'll propose Google Kubernetes Engine. And similarly, if the customer is already have a Azure Stack HCI private cloud solution, they are planning to integrate to the Azure public cloud, and they are also planning to adopt a container solution, we'll propose a Azure Kubernetes Service, in short form AKS. So we have approximately here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 7 solutions I'm just highlighting here, not only limited to this solution. If the customer have plan to utilize any other third-party Kubernetes platform also, within our HPE CMP, we have an option for external Kubernetes cluster option. When you choose external Kubernetes cluster option, it will ask you to provide the specific cluster API address and also the bearer token and service authentication, service account authentication. When you provide these details, even that external cluster also we can able to manage as a service within our HPE GreenLake environment. This is how our path to the cloud native success. And even if any of the other customer, they are looking for a multiple Kubernetes cluster they wanted to manage within a CMP, that is also possible. And how about the workloads? What are all the workloads I can able to run on within this containerization platform? So the workloads, when comes to the workload, the most commonly used workloads are databases. uh, let's say I just highlighted few workloads. Okay, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, and Neo4j. And similarly, if the customer wanted to use data analytics applications, they can run the Apache Spark, Cloudera, and Kafka. And also AML workloads, they can use H2O, TensorFlow, and even they can also use the NVIDIA Edge AI as well. A enterprise also, they can run it on this environment. And another is application modernization. They can utilize the Java, Microsoft .NET, and PHCP. Not only limited to this application, I'm just highlighting few examples just for our easy understanding. And the CI/CD pipeline, they can use Jenkins, GitHub, and Bitbucket. And not only limited to this one, as I mentioned, similar as other workloads. For example, if you are using Red Hat OpenShift, even within your OpenShift environment, we have a default OpenShift pipelines for the CI/CD. We can utilize those OpenShift pipelines. Similarly, for Tanju and Rancher, they have their native CI/CD pipelines. We can utilize those when we are using a HPE GreenLake container as a service. Okay, and suppose we understand how we can implement what is the resource needed, compute, storage, networking, operating system, and containerization. What are all the types of Kubernetes clusters we have, we understand. And also another key point is it's a subject to be customer choice. They can use either minimally one containerization solution, Kubernetes solution like OpenShift, or they can use a Tanju or Rancher, or they can use a more than 2 Kubernetes clusters also. It's subjected to be customer's choice. Let's say when you have a Kubernetes cluster, on top we can run all our project related application workloads. Okay, fine. And how we can provide you this solution, and is the HPE provide a design, solution design, implementation, and operations? Yes, HPE also have another service that is called HPE GreenLake services. Within a GreenLake services, we have a subcategories like advisory and professional service. Advisory professional service, their main roles and responsibilities are they will provide day zero solution design, day one implementation. This part is taken care by ANPS. And another part, managed services, GreenLake managed services, in short form GMS. They will take care of day two operations and also the day and life cycle management, updates and upgrades of our solution blocks. Okay, and Another is HPE GreenLake Cloud Services. As part of the HPE GreenLake Cloud Services, one of the key service only we highlighted in this session, that is container as a service. Okay, so hope you understand how the HPE GreenLake container services available, and Kubernetes cluster we can choose based on the customer recommendation or choice. Okay, so hope you understand this high level overview. That's it. Thank you. If you're watching this video first time, please do view, like, share, and subscribe to the Gnan Cloud Garage channel. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate all your support. Bye for now.